Hello everyone. So for this week's module over the interactive technologies, I personally have had the experience in the way that in classrooms we'd use the clicker to answer questions, as well as some of our teacher had whiteboards that were smart boards. And what it was they would use it, and my biggest memory was they wouldn't always work, and so they'd have to go do the thing to where it recalibrated to the pin that she had, and she had to do it all the time. My fourth grade teacher used it quite a bit. Everyone else, not so much. I think whiteboards are really cool if you get one that'll work really well. I think remotes also give the kids themselves, because at the whiteboard they are able to go up and use them yourselves, but they aren't really able to sit there and do it themselves. So the clickers that you looked into, you have ones that they can send like private messages in, that they can send worded responses, or just click A, B, and C kind of thing. So I think it gives them a more hands-on experience, but personally as a teacher, I think I'd like the whiteboard, because I think it'd personally be more fun. As well as when you're on the board and you're writing, I think it gives the kids a cool visual, because they think it is really amazing what you would be doing. One for my future classroom, it would definitely be whiteboards, because I feel like you can do a lot more interactive things. I want to teach kindergarten, so I think a really fun thing with kindergarten is if they would be able to move shapes to like where they need to go, or like their sight words, kind of pairing them with what their sight word means, kind of getting into more of that. I think that would be a really awesome thing to use that for. And the last question, what were my thoughts and what did I learn after the reading of the article? One of the really cool things I picked out of it was, while clickers are gaining popularity in both college and K-12 education settings, literature regarding teaching with clickers is also expanding. Many different aspects of the clicker we use have been studied and published, but the majority of the research thus far has primarily focused on the clicker use in higher education settings, with primary emphasis on student-teacher attendance, participation, and everything like that. Few studies have focused on student learning and academic achievement. I think that the more that this article went on about what really it is, I thought it was interesting that before it was just for higher education. It really wasn't for younger kids, because I used it when I was younger. We used the clickers to answer questions in science class quite a bit also. He would have the questions on the board and we use the clickers, and you always knew it was going to be a fun day because you have to use the clickers. And I think that overall does show relatively high achievement within the classroom, because the students get to have an enjoyable, fun kind of thing and using the clickers, and helps you as a teacher checking for understanding and making sure that everyone kind of knows what's going on. But that's my thought over the interactive technologies for this module, and here's my reflection. Thank you.